My question to you is this. Is the tree of the knowledge of good and evil evil?
No.
Come on, let's be confident. How many of you say it's evil? So you all say it's good. Nothing that God creates is evil. All right, I'm going to unfold it for you. Now, so when God tells Adam and Eve not to eat of the tree, is it because God doesn't want Adam and Eve to know the difference between good and evil? Yes or no? Do you think God wants you to know the difference between good and evil? Yes. So I want you to see, number 2, even in his instructions to Adam and Eve, God really has us in mind. That our Father so cares for us that he instructs us not to do something. You see, God's original intention was never for you to experience evil through experience, but through divine revelation. If you are a mother here, you definitely do not want your child to get burnt, to know that playing with fire is to be avoided. Am I right? In the same way, God instructed Adam so that he can learn to respect the limit imposed. There are boundaries God wants to impose in your life. To develop the discipline, God wants Adam to discipline them himself, to abstain, to obey. God wants Adam to recognize, listen out here, to recognize all that is opposed to God's will is an evil to be avoided. Do you know God's will? Oh, okay. I know you are processing what I'm saying. Through his voluntary resistance to yield to temptation, Adam would develop true freedom. Everyone say true freedom. And what is true freedom? True freedom is the ability to choose good in the midst of evil. And when he learned to discern evil without participating in it, he would have developed a godlike revelation of good and evil. But when Adam failed and ate of the fruit, the power vested in that tree manifested in a different way. And Adam experienced evil through his guilty conscience. And because he opened himself up to evil, death sets in. Let me tell you, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil is not poison. It's not evil. Neither is the fruit poison. But what God intended to use this tree to teach us how to abstain, to attain true freedom, became a sham liberty of sin. All because, listen up, man choose to obtain what God has given to him his way rather than God's way. Man choose to lay hold of everything God has for us, our way rather than his way. As it is in the Garden of Eden, so it is today. Men are still trying to find happiness, trying to find success, trying to find influence, trying to find their identity apart from God. In fact, trying to find God apart from the one true God. God intended that through that tree of the knowledge of good and evil, that men, you and I, will be masters of temptation from above and not slaves to sin from beneath.